No, the big news today, which everybody is focused on because it affects them personally, is the Chick-Fil-A sandwich shop has decided to end its donations to groups that have been called anti-LGBT. I don't know what groups they are. Apparently, they're Christian groups. And everybody has reacted, to this. You see people on Twitter like Ben Shapiro being like, I can't believe you did this. You thrived as a company by serving everybody. And now you've let cancel culture win. And of course, you have like Dave Rubin, who's gay, by the way. Dave Rubin's like, I will not be eating Chick-fil-A anymore. Dave Rubin's gay, and Dave Rubin's going, he's not eating Chick-fil-A anymore, and he's going to start making chicken sandwiches at his house. He felt the need to tweet that. He's an adult. He's an adult and felt the need to tweet that he would be making chicken at home now. Okay? Dave Rubin would go to Egypt or Saudi Arabia where they were like crucifying young gay kids. And if they stopped that policy, Dave Rubin would be like, this is another instance of cancel culture winning. It's just another instance of cancel culture. Yes, I'm gay, but I see no problem with the cultural execution of gay people. And anyone that does, I don't care what Chick-fil-A does. It doesn't matter to me. I don't know what these charities were. If some of the charities were, if you want to donate to Christian organizations, great. They don't, they oppose same-sex marriage, fine. It gets a little stickier to me if they're like advocating, the abuse of children. Like, I'm trying to the camps that people send their gay kids to try to turn them straight. I'm trying to think of the name of that. Conversion therapy. So conversion therapy. So if you're funding conversion therapy, I'm not really cool with it. But again, it's still, if I was on the line at Chick-fil-A and you came to me and they were like, they fund conversion therapy, it would really depend on how hungry I was at the moment. If you came to me on the line at Wendy's and you went, Wendy's has declared that they are supporting the caliphate, the Islamic caliphate, and that all infidels should be slaughtered. If I was on the Wendy's line, I was hungry, I'd be like, all right, but let's talk about it later. Let's get to it later. Because boycotts don't work in this country because the real religion in this country is morbid obesity. And I travel all over the country. I see what it is. So stop lying that you're not going to eat Chick-fil-A anymore. You're going to start grilling salmon with your fat kids. You're not. You're going to do this for a few days, and then you're going to go back to Chick-fil-A because it's hot, and it's handed to you through a window, and it's wrapped in paper, which is what American cuisine is. It's something that was deep fried, mass-produced, made of poison, wrapped in paper, and handed you through a window, and you could throw it at your children while they scream in the back of the car. So let's not act like that's going to stop anytime soon. Stop with the boycotts and the get on your moral high horse. Chick-fil-A can do what they want. I didn't yell when they donated to anti-gay groups. So now everyone's going to yell when they said, well, we're not going to do that anymore. Who knows why they're not doing it? Maybe they want to expand into cities, more liberal markets. They're a corporation. Well, it's not a Christian company anymore. There's no such thing as a Christian corporation. You dummies. It doesn't exist. What part of the Bible are you reading where you have like Jesus walking around talking about maximizing shareholder profit? This was a guy who walked around. He hung out with like prostitutes. He tried to feed the hungry. It's not a Christian company anymore. Well, then don't eat there. Then grill salmon and eat broccoli and go on walks and try to survive. It won't happen. We know it won't happen. We just know for a fact it won't happen. I love they go. So the only organizations that Chick-fil-A Foundation will donate to in 2020 are Covenant House International, Junior Achievement of America, and local community food banks. I mean, who gives a fuck? Really, truly. But can you stop pretending that boycotts are going to work? People say that the Gillette ad lost Gillette $8 billion. Gillette's razors are $38. No one can afford that. People don't shave anymore. It's not the dumb Gillette ad. Yeah, the ad might not have helped. The ad was stupid, the toxic masculinity ad, but most people saw it online. They saw it on YouTube. People don't make snap decisions. They go and buy the razor that is cheap and available. A lot of people don't have the luxury of participating in your moral crusades one way or the other. I know that's unfathomable for you to believe that there's people in a situation that they just have to buy what's around. They can't just sit back and make choices based on how they feel. Go ask, we were pulling out of LAX. I said, Ben, go ask any of these workers if they give a shit who Chick-Fil-A donates to. It's hot and it's available and they got to go back to work. They could have Satanists handing out those sandwiches. It doesn't matter. This country is a country of fat slobs that are not going to start taking responsibility for their own lives. They're not. That's why we eat this shit. We want to die. We know we're the problem. We know humanity is a disease. We see each other. We look at everything beautiful, the oceans, the sunsets, and we go, the only thing that's really polluting this fucking planet is us. So subconsciously we want to die. So we're just, that's what it is. I just love I was texting somebody who was like, Chick-fil-A, they're turning on their core constituency. Their core constituency is fat people. Yes, there are some Southern of course, the South goes, Christians go, blah, blah, blah. Maybe they lose a few dollars. They'll make up for it by just putting them in liberal city. It doesn't matter. They don't care. They're a corporation. They don't give a fuck. They just want to sell chicken sandwiches. They're only trying to sling chicken sandwiches.